In this video, I'm going to tell you the 10 things you should remove, add, or change on your website to improve conversion. Let's go. Hey everybody, this is Antoine and welcome to another video. If you're looking for practical and tactical ways to grow your business, then this channel is for you. This video is sponsored by NetHunt, a CRM that works exclusively inside the Gmail interface. So if you're interested, I put a link in the description with a discount code, so check it out. So let's get started, and the first one is a vague headline. I really believe that a lot of people have their website designed and the headline on the website is generated as an afterthought. Most of the time, it's descriptive of what the company does, like for example, chiropractor in Delray Beach, Florida, or accountant in West Palm Beach. But the problem with those headlines is that it doesn't help the person landing on your website making a decision. It simply describes what you do, which is, nice that you know what you do and you communicate that to the people on the other side, but it just doesn't help. So what you have to do is you have to reverse engineer how people landing on your website and what do they want to have solved. And I can guarantee you that accountant or chiropractor or realtor is not it. Here's an easy way to discover whether your website has a vague headline or not. Ask someone, not someone that knows your website, someone that never seen your website, and have them take a look at the website for about 5 to 7 seconds and then stop, close the laptop, and ask them the following question. Number one, what do you get? And number two, how is that making your life better? If they can't answer the question or they're not quite sure what is it that they're getting or how is that making their life better, then your headline is vague. Here's a great example, and I'm going to use a dentist. I see on a lot of dentist websites like Dentistry or Cosmetic Dentistry or Dentist in West Palm Beach, which all it does is it describes what you do and where you do it. And instead of that, I would use a headline like a smile you can be proud of. And as a subheadline, I would have something like guaranteed pain-free and affordable. That simple tip there can make a huge difference in your conversion because people will land on your website and they'll know exactly what they're going to get and they'll know exactly how that's going to make their life better. Number two, social media icons in the header. Your goal as a business owner is to bring people to your website so they can call in for an appointment, book your services, buy the product. It's not to send them back to social media. See, the deal is to take them from social media to your website. Once they're on your website, your job and the only job of the website is to convert people from a visitor to a potential customer. The only thing your social media does, it will distract people and possibly take them back out where they came from. Think about it in terms of a retail store, that you're bringing people inside the store and now you're giving people opportunity once they're inside the store to get right back out. That's a big no-no. If you want to tell people that you're active on social media, well, your icons needs to be in the footer, all the way at the bottom. It's not time to distract them. They have no places being in the top right-hand corner, on the left, or anywhere. And while we are on the subject of the social media icon, please make sure that when you click on the social media icon, that it opens up in a new window. Way too often, I click on the social media icon and I'm gone from the website, and now I'm on the social media platform. Well, guess what just happened to me? I'm gone. Number three, most of you should have a blog, and if you have a blog, it's great news. But here's one of the things that we've discovered is that if you have a date on the blog, it will actually make people think that your 2-year-old blog is actually stale, outdated, and probably not current. And it may not be the truth. You may have written a blog about a couple of years ago that's still driving a tremendous amount of traffic, and that's still very relevant. The date doesn't help anyone. The date of when the blog was published offers very little value for a visitor. It may say, oh, that was written just last week, so maybe it's relevant, or it was written 3 years ago and it might be completely irrelevant. So what we're finding about having the dates on the blog post is they're counterproductive. It doesn't help conversion. It may actually drive people away because they think your blog is outdated. Number 4 has to do with embedded videos directly from YouTube on your web page. Now you should have videos embedded inside of each page on your website. The reason why is because we know that a video on the web page will improve conversion by 80%. If we're giving the choice between 500 words or 1,000 words or a 3-minute video, we'll watch the video every time. Not because we're lazy, it's because it's more visual, it's more convenient, and that's actually what type of medium we like better. Now here's an issue, and I often get the pushback on that, is once you watch the video that's uploaded to YouTube, at the end of the video, YouTube will show you suggested videos that they should play next. And a lot of people don't like that because they don't have any control over it. It will show all kinds of videos, like stupid cat videos, and you're like, I'm a dentist or I'm an accountant, why do I have this stuff? The fifth thing you should do on your website is do not have any long paragraph of content. Here's the deal. The vast majority of us don't read all that content. We scan at best. We may look at bullet points, but reading an entire paragraph is not something that most people are going to do. What they do is they actually scare people with like, oh my God, it's so much content, I'll come back another time. The ideal format would be 3 to 4 lines of text and bullets underneath. That's all people want to know. And the bullets should be benefit driven, as in what is the benefit that they're going to get out of that specific service. The sixth thing you should remove from your website is stock photography. I know it's very enticing because you have a lot of stock photography that's available, but there is nothing that says this company is inauthentic by having stock photography than 1,001 other businesses are also using. I can't tell you the number of times I have seen that woman with the headset, talking on a microphone. She's all smiling and beautiful, but I've seen her on 30 websites last month. The problem with stock photography is it will have a lot of people look at it and just doesn't feel like this is real. What I would highly recommend to anyone is invest in professional photography. There are tons of professional photographers that are actually starving probably in your town because now everybody and their mother is a photographer with their phone or with their camera, and in truth they're not real photographer. Hire a photographer to come to your business and take pictures of you, of your facility, of your services. It's going to cost you, I don't know, $500, $1,000, $1,500, even $2,000, but invest in professional photography. And that's going to go a long way with improving the feel of your website and making it feel like it's real, it's authentic, it's real people behind it, not some 20-something with beautiful teeth and beautiful hair. I'm going to put a link in the description below to PPA, which is the Professional Photographers of America, and you can actually find photographers all over the United States, actually all over the world. So I would recommend that you start there. All right, the seventh thing I would remove from my website is testimonial pages. I can't tell you the number of times I'm seeing this, testimonial pages. Here's the deal. Nobody is going to go and spend the time to go and check out all your testimonials, and there's a couple of reasons why. The first reason is that testimonials are not objective by nature. Like, who is going to put a bad testimonial on their website, right? It's all raving people that are saying great things about you. So we all know that. So when we look at a testimonial, we're like, okay, here's another person saying great things about you. Good for you, buddy. But the chances of me spending my time clicking on that testimonial and going reading them all is slim to none. Mainly because it's not really interesting. It's just people bragging about how great you are. And I'm like, I get it, right? Which is not the same as reviews, because a review is like someone posting something on Google Review, right? They are sharing their experience of your business, which is different. A testimonial is not a review, and vice versa. What you want to do with your testimonials is your testimonials need to be embedded as part of the content of the service page or the home page. So as you're enrolling a page, a service, and then you're having, for example, the description of the service and a video and some awards you may have gotten and a couple of maybe a form with some text, this is the place where you should post a testimonial that is relevant to that specific service. And what's super important with a testimonial is not as much as what they say, but who they are. Because I want to see someone like me saying something nice about you, but specifically I want to see a picture, I want to see a name, or I want to see a city, I want to see like a company. I want to get a sense of who that person is, because that carries a lot more weight than actually what they said. The eighth thing we need to remove from our website is long forms, or sometimes they don't have 20 fields, but they have 6, 7 fields, and it's way too much. I have to admit that I am not seeing as many long forms as I used to, but I still see some, so it still needs to be said that the only thing you really need to capture on a form is a name and an email, or a name and a phone number. Already when you're asking for name, phone, and email, you're already pushing it a little bit. And the reason why is because people are like, I don't know if I want to give you all that information, or you're going to start spamming me. Like, I don't know you. You know what I mean? So I'm getting on the website and it's asking me all that information, and I'm like, I don't know. So every single one of us will give you a name, even if it's a fake name, and it will give you the secondary email that we use, that Gmail address that we only use for that. I'm still going to receive information if you send it to me, but it's kind of like it's not my primary email, it's my secondary, and I think you'll be able to engage with a lot of people if you don't ask for too much stuff. So ask name, email, or name and phone number, and that's it. When you get them on the phone and you get to talk to them, then that's when you can start to ask them more information, like their address, their phone number, but don't do it at first. It's too much stuff. The ninth thing we need to get rid of on our website is unclear call to action. Look, learn more, get started, or more info is not a good call to action. Learn more, I don't want to learn anymore. I want you to solve my problem. Get started, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know you yet. What am I starting for? That's not appealing. Or more info, I'm like, no, that's not clear. I don't know what more info do I need. Our call to action need to be direct and precise. If the first step of doing business with you is to make an appointment, then the call to action should be make an appointment. And if you want to add a little sense of urgency, you could add make an appointment today. That's a clear and precise call to action. I know exactly what I need to do in order to engage with you. So remove all those unclear call to action and have them clear and precise, and you're going to see your conversion improve already. Now, the 10th thing we need to do on our website is to improve the thank you page when people are submitting a form. Most of the time, it's a dead page. It's like, thank you for your submission. Wow, that's not really enticing. The first thing you would want to do on the thank you page is you want to reinforce that people have made the right decision by submitting that form. Because immediately after they click submit, they're like, did I do the right thing? So you need to tell them, hey, great job, you did the right thing. Or something of that nature. Thank them, but also make sure that you reinforce that they have made the right decision. Include links to other blogs or other pages on your website that may be of interest to them. And super important, make sure to let them know what's going to happen next. I won't get back to you within 6 hours, 24 hours, within 5 days, but at least you need to communicate. By the way, don't do 5 days, okay? 24 hours is the most that anyone could wait, but you get what I'm saying here. You need to let them know, I'm going to get back to you within 24 hours so people have a sense of how fast you're going to get back to them. All right, I say 10, but I'm going to add one more. I'm going to make it 11. The 11th thing you need to get rid on your website that doesn't work is the homepage sliders. You know, all those pictures that are going one after the other. A recent study conducted on those sliders showed that 90% of people never look past the first one. And you know how much work you put into it. You had to look for the picture, you have to look for the headline, you had to come up with all that text and all that time, and guess what? Nobody cares and nobody looks at it. So what I would recommend is one single image with a powerful headline that actually tells them exactly what they're going to get. How is that going to make them life better? Put a good call to action that is direct and precise, and you're going to see your conversions going through the roof. Okay, before we wrap up, I really want to thank NetHunt for sponsoring this video. There's a link in the description. I really invite you to check it out. I did a demo earlier this week, and it's the first time that I'm seeing a CRM fully integrated inside inside the Gmail interface. There's no outside solution. It's all inside of your email, the place where you already are, and the price is right, and the quality of what it does is amazing. I'm going to highly recommend that you check it out because I think a lot of you are going to like that CRM for your business. All right, so that does it for today. If you have any questions, any comments, anything, put them in the questions below. And before you leave, please give me a like and subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a thing. Ciao.